about the 5 series of life in general for everybody. So we begin with the out-of-box series, which is like birth of a human being, which goes on to exploration series when we are exploring ourselves, learning about ourselves, learning to find our way, our grounding in life. And this moves on to the resonance series, where we learn to resonate with ourselves. We have grown beyond exploring ourselves, seeing the world around us, maybe mirroring it at times, then finally recognizing ourselves and resonating with who we are. And then we have the impressionist series, where whatever impressions or whatever we have learned are out on canvas for me. So it's also about my own life story as well as probably the life story for most of us. So thank you for coming, and now Devesh will take over. He's my husband and he's really supportive.
Thank you. No, I'll just take just a few minutes to introduce some of our esteemed guests today. So on my left is Shobna Narayan, needs no introduction, a world famous Indian Kathak dancer and a career officer with the Indian Audit and Account Service. She performs in India and internationally and has been awarded the Padma Shri. She has trained under Viju Maharaj and therefore has a legacy which is absolutely stellar. As a performer and as a guru, she has performed widely in several global prestigious events in front of national and international audience and in front of innumerable heads of state and people of stature. And she has trained several Kathak artists of the young generation, a legend in her own lifetime. Please give her a big round of applause.
Thank you, Kishore. He's our curator and he's very, very helpful. Thank you.
Sorry, the name was.
Yes.
Thank you. And now on my right is Nidhi Kulpati. She also needs no introduction. She's been in the TV industry since 1991. Nidhi is the managing editor of NDTV, Hindi, and she anchors several leading programs through the week and through the year, as all of us follow. She's doing Dil Ki Baat. She has successfully launched shows like Delhi Darbar, Yuva Sansad, Mukhyamantri Chale Gaon, Dunya Is Hafte, etc. More than anything else, Nidhi has worked extensively for women-related issues and is also presently holding Dhadak Beti on YouTube, showcasting contributions of the lesser-known women in India. She has also established a solid foundation in research and information gathering. Again, a legend in her own lifetime, Nidhi Kulpati. Big round of applause. To my left, Pramod, please light the lamp. Pramod Pal Chaudhary is the South Asia Practice Head of Eurasia Group, Fellow of the Ananta Aspen Center, and former Fellow Editor of the Foreign Editor of the Hindustan Times. He served on the board of the National Security Advisory Board to the Prime Minister from 2011 to 2015. He studied history but worked as a graphic artist during his college years in New York and drew cartoons for the Statesman newspaper between 1985 and 1990. He's a friend of mine from his days with a very legendary leading public policy firms like EGA, War Groups Asia Limited, during which tenure we had the pleasure of working together when I was in Bank of America. But he's a very close friend and I'm really privileged that you're here, Pramod. Thank you very much. And finally, hi Sri. Finally, Ravish, may I please request you to please light the lamp as well.
Okay.
Mr. Ravish Chopra was a generation senior to me in HSBC. He was the deputy CEO for the bank in India, and then he led a very, very major part of our global international private bank based out of London. He's the generation of people who were responsible for people like us who were in banking through our infancy and through our later years, and many, many years later I did do the job that he did for the Bank in India, but that was many years later. But we're really, really privileged because he has always been a support for Purnima and for us, and I'm really thrilled that he's here with us today. So a big round of applause. Thank you so much.
We have Amita ji who join us.
Amita ji has not joined us. She's the Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Culture. Unfortunately, she's got slightly delayed, but she is the moving force behind a variety
Who are
of
you?
programs,
Who are you?
including the Rashtriya Sanskriti Mahotsav held by the Government of India. And she has till last night been at the Kumbh, so therefore the Mahakumbh. So therefore that's probably the reason why she's slightly behind schedule. We are hoping that in the next few minutes she'll be with us and she'll be able to light the lamp as well. But thank you everybody. Most of the people here are close friends and family. We are extremely, extremely honored that you're here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.